Albert Einstein didn't just have messy hair. He also had messy ideas, the kind that rearranged the universe. Who was him? Well, that's a bit like asking what's the best song by the Beatles or the best movie by Quentin Tarantino. There's just too many to choose from. But if you forced me to pick, I would go with his theory of general relativity or his paper on the photoelectric effect. Both were groundbreaking and changed the world as we know it. He could turn the laws of physics upside down before breakfast, yet still forget to wear socks. But there's so much more to talk about. How about the time he saved the world by fleeing Nazi Germany? Or how he basically predicted the future with his uncanny ability to make accurate predictions about things that wouldn't happen for decades? Or maybe you want to hear about the time he partied with Nikola Tesla and Marie Curie. Yeah, me too. So who was Albert Einstein? He was a genius, a humanitarian, a pacifist, and a friend to all. And we should remember him not just for his incredible intellect, but also for his big heart. And when he wasn't redefining time and space, he was busy shaking up politics, culture, and the way we think about thinking. Born in 1879 in Ulm, Germany, Einstein grew up during a time when the Industrial Revolution was transforming society. But his mind was already wandering far beyond steam engines and telegraphs. He was slow to speak as a child, earning the nickname the Little Professor. Yet by his early 20s, he was dismantling centuries-old scientific assumptions with pure thought experiments. While working as a patent clerk in Bern, because no university wanted to hire him, Einstein published his Annus Mirabilis papers in 1905. These included the theory of special relativity, which introduced the world to the famous equation, E equals mc², a deceptively simple line that would later help unlock nuclear power. But Einstein wasn't just a brain in a lab coat. He was a vocal political thinker. A lifelong pacifist, he warned early about the dangers of rising nationalism in Europe, and fled Germany in 1933 as Adolf Hitler rose to power. Settling in the United States, he took a post at Princeton University, where his office became a hub for scientists and political refugees. Though he opposed war, he co-signed the 1939 letter to President Roosevelt warning about Nazi Germany's potential to build an atomic bomb, a letter that helped spur the Manhattan Project. Ironically, Einstein was never directly involved in building the bomb, and later became one of its most outspoken critics, calling for nuclear disarmament. His political activism extended beyond science. He supported civil rights in America, spoke out against segregation, and counted Paul Robeson and W.E.B. Du Bois among his friends. FBI files reveal J. Edgar Hoover kept him under surveillance for years. Convinced the wild-haired physicist might be a communist sympathizer, Einstein also had a wry sense of humor. Asked about the secret to success, he once quipped, "If A is success, then A equals X plus Y plus Z, where X is work, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut." He wasn't particularly good at the Z part. He freely shared his opinions, whether on Zionism, socialism, or why wearing socks was pointless. By 1955, Einstein had become much more than a scientist. He was a cultural icon, a political voice, and a living symbol of intellectual curiosity. His theories reshaped modern physics, his activism challenged complacency, and his personality, equal parts genius and rebel, ensured he'd be remembered not just for understanding the universe, but for refusing to let it make him small. He died in 1955 in Princeton, in the U.S. Thanks for watching. Please follow us for more videos.